have fun today. Let's go. Bring it up, baby. Let's go. Daniel,
What is good, YouTube, man? Also, shout out to the Planet Raiders fam that is watching this as well, because this will be on both platforms. But shout out to YouTube, shout out to Planet Raiders. We got ourselves a film study on one of our most recent acquisitions at the safety position. It's not Roger Teamer. It is safety Marcus Epps. As promised, I'm bringing you guys this one today on YouTube. Tomorrow, you will also see a Robert Spillane one. But if you want to get a sneak preview on that and watch it early, it will be live on Planet Raiders for you guys to see a day early. If not, it'll be up tomorrow on this channel for those of you guys who are strictly YouTube. But like I said, shout out to the Planet Raiders family. We are going to get straight into this Raiders film study on our most recent safety. First things first, I want to kick it off with a little bit of a summary, right? And we'll all kind of be able to round back, like circle back to it, because first thoughts, I thought that he was just going to be a depth piece, but the 2 years, the $12 million contract was alluding to a bigger role. And honestly, playing in all 20 games this season, there's a reason why the Raiders are giving this man $6 million a season. And we're going to break down why here right now. So right here, we are going to be paying attention to number 22. The easiest way to recognize him is he's got a green arm sleeve, right? I'll try and circle him the best I can, but I want you guys to pay attention to number 22, okay? This is week 16. This is a big-time game. I believe at this point, the Cowboys still had a chance on winning the division. And this is important, right? Because this is a shootout. A lot of stuff went on. Marcus Epps highlighted right here. I'm circling it for you. I really like this rep right here for a specific reason, right? I'm not just going to show you the greatness about a player. I want to show you the good, the bad, and ugly. So right here, in week 16, at this point in time, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson had already picked up his injury, so he had to play a lot more in the box, and this is something that comes with being a starter in the NFL. He's right here at the top of your screen, comes inside. They send him on a nice blitz, but he gets completely washed trying to blitz up the middle. And understand this, the guy is not the biggest of frames. You'll see him here again. He's going to come straight downhill, and the offensive linemen are just going to wash him out the play. But it's nothing too surprising, if I'm going to be honest with you. It comes with it, right? So in that play, like I said, here we're going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. He gets washed out on that blitz, but guess what? It gets better with Mr. Marcus Epps. Like I said, there's a reason why the Raiders are willing to pay this price tag. And in all honesty, to me, it makes sense. It makes sense why we paid this price tag. And we're going to see why here. On this next rep, right here, you'll see he does a good job not over pursuing, right? It's going to be a run play. He's going to let the runner come to him. He's a good, sure tackler. Again, right here at the top of your screen, you're going to see him allow the play, come to him, and he's going to make a play on the ball carrier. This is his, I think that's Tony Pollard with a full head of steam coming downhill near the goal line, wants to get that touchdown, and he comes downhill pretty damn hard, willing to tackle him one-on-one, takes his legs out, and that's a nice tackle, man. I honestly like that rep. Like I said, he's a sure tackler. He's willing to cut a player. He's willing to attack the knees, strike low. I like that kind of stuff from a safety because they are our last line of defense. So it is important that we get a safety that's willing to tackle, right? Not the safety's only job isn't just to cover. So this is important from Marcus Epps here. Next up, we're going to see him, even on something that's not his assignment. This is a cover 2 scenario, which is what I really like. I think the Raiders should do a little bit more of cover 2 or 2 high safety sets, whether it's a cover 4, cover 2. I like this a lot more, okay? So this next play, you're going to see him coming to the middle of the field. This is a free play. The Cowboys draw a flag on this play. You could see Marcus Epps right. Let me blitz this right out a little bit so I can find him. Marcus Epps is down here at the bottom of your screen, okay? You can see he is not going to be the closest guy to where this ball is going. But since there's a flag, Dak Prescott's going to take that shot over the field. And he almost makes a big play on this. He almost makes the receiver drop the ball. But this is, for me, him showing his range a little bit. In a free play where they could throw the ball anywhere, he shows off that he could still get inside another area, make a tackle for it to stop for longer yardage, right? I know some people may not look at that as a plus, but I like that kind of stuff. He completely leaves his zone to try and make up for a big play that if he wasn't there, CeeDee Lamb could easily make that other safety miss, and he can go in for a lot more yards. So I like that play right there. Marcus Epps showing off a little bit of his range there on how much he could do. And like I said, there's a reason why we're paying Marcus Epps $6 million a season. Right here, but like I said, when we do these film sessions, I'm not going to be the guy to show you guys a highlight tape. I'm going to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. So on this next play right here, you're going to see Tony Pollard coming out the backfield, and this is important, right? As of right now, Austin Eckler is still in our division. As of right now, Javonte Williams is in our division. There is good running backs that can do stuff like this. So this is important. You're going to see right here, Tony Pollard. And at the top of your screen is Marcus Epps. He's going to be matched up against him one-on-one. He is going to take a bad angle. Tony Pollard is going to take advantage of that, and he's going to get a good amount of yards, but he's still going to make the tackle, right? Obviously, the concept by Dallas was good, getting Dalton Schultz to kind of get in his way. But like I said, this is something that's going to be asked of Marcus Epps. Takes a little bit of an outside angle, allowing Tony Pollard to take the leverage on the inside. Still makes the tackle, so even on a mistake, he is still able to go out there and make a good play still, which is important, okay? Now, next up on this, we have, I like this right here, okay? I'm going to move on. We're going to go to another game of his. We're going to go to another game of his, and this one is going to be all the way in week 1. Week 1, okay? Week 1, much like this Dallas game, was a shootout. So there's going to be a lot of reps for him to look at, and important reps, right? Because this is at the beginning of the season, and there's consistency that I want to show you guys with this, right? He's not just a guy that, you know, he was picking up steam at the back end of the year. No, he was doing this all throughout the year from week 1 all the way up until the playoffs as well. And this is important stuff, okay? So let me pull this game up for you guys, and we will get into this. So week 1 against the Detroit Lions, this was a shootout. I believe the Detroit Lions ended up putting around 35 points on this defense, which we know was a top defense in the league this year. So in my opinion right here, Marcus Epps on this play, he's going to show off just simply a good open field tackle. But what I really like is you're going to see Marcus Epps go for the ball here. That's really important. Playing hard, trying to cause turnovers. And that, to me, is a big, big move. It's a luxury to have a safety that not only is willing to make tackles, but is also willing to have that muscle memory to try and make a big play while doing so. Now, he doesn't force the fumble, but to me, the important part is making the tackle and giving that extra effort. And you're going to see him right here on this play. That's exactly what Marcus Epps is going to do. And I think that is important. So again, Marcus Epps, good open field tackle. And from the next angle, you'll be able to see that he really tries to get his hand in there and really punch that ball out. But I do want to show that rep again. Like I said, Marcus Epps, in my eyes, he's going to start for the Raiders. He has to start for the Raiders. $6 million ticket. You have to start him. Here you can see, though, boom, gets that arm in there. I like that kind of stuff, man. I really, really do. Not only is he going out there trying to get tackles, but he's also trying to force the ball out, make game-changing plays. Very, very important in my eyes. Next up, again, the man here, he could do a lot of good, but he doesn't wrap up. Oh, I almost got ahead of myself right here. This next play, Again, we saw him hard nose on the goal line in week 16. Well, he's the same in week 1. Again, you'll see Marcus Epps. They use him a lot. He's right here at the top of your screen, coming downhill, boom, making that tackle. Important stuff, man. Really is important. This stuff cannot be just looked over or overlooked. I mean, that stuff is important. A physical safety making these kinds of tackles near the goal line is important, very important. We know that, I'm not sure if that is the running back for the Lions that had a big season, but that kind of stuff to me, I really, really like. And again, you're going to see, this is the following play, you guys. Following play. They're going to try and say, you know what? We almost got the yards to get in the end zone. We're going to attack them again. So take a look. This play doesn't end up finishing out so well for Mr. Marcus Epps. He's going to get there. He's going to diagnose the play. He reads it. He just doesn't wrap up. And then, unfortunately, he bounces off and he walks in for 6. But that's why it's important. Not always can you just take out the running back's legs. You're going to get a running back that can do a lot of things. Marcus Epps, they try and move him out into motion. He comes in, boom. Really almost has another big play there. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work. He just misses the big play. Next up on this list, some people saying this guy isn't the best, maybe in space or in coverage or all this kind of stuff. Well, I'll tell you what this guy does have. He has intelligence and he has speed along with power. Right here, you're going to see the intelligence come into play. The man is going to be at the top of your screen here. Again, the Detroit Lions had a decent offense at the beginning of the season. And here's why. They were playing a lot of play action, getting Jared Goff in a good groove early on. So Marcus Epps is going to be at the top of your screen here. I'm circling him with my little mouse. The play action is going to try and draw the defense to the left side. Marcus Epps does a really good job. Maybe this was film, or I'm not sure what it was, whether it was a great instinct. He's going to read this play action. He's going to see the player leaking out into the flat, and he is going to fire downhill and make a phenomenal play on the receiver. I'm going to let this play ride out for you guys to see. Great job by Marcus Epps, man. Doesn't get tricked by the trick play. Comes downhill hard, makes a big hit on Amon-Ra St. Brown with Penei Sewell out there in space, which was a really big task. But again, comes downhill, boom. Reminds me a little bit about a Mr. Jonathan Abrams. I like this, man, quite a bit. Like I said, the notion or the narrative that this guy is just going to be depth, whether I said it myself before watching the tape, the truth of the matter is this guy's going to start for the Las Vegas Raiders. And he's going to be a good player for us going forward. I'm glad we locked him in for at least 2 seasons. So this next rep coming up, I really like this. At this point in time, I believe the Lions still had TJ Hawkinson. And they're going to really try and, do a lot of stuff with their tight ends. Tight ends are valuable, right? So they put a tight end on crosser pattern. You're seeing here, this is Marcus Epps on the right side, top of the screen. He's going to diagnose this play again, come all the way across the field and make a diving effort to try and make the window smaller. And that's exactly what happens. Jared Goff isn't able to throw the ball in that tight window, and Marcus Epps makes a fantastic play. This kind of stuff should not be overlooked, in my opinion. Marcus Epps all over the place. Like I said, intelligence, speed, and power is what he brings to your defense, man. I really, really like this signing after rewatching the tape, making sure the assumptions, the rumors, and all that kind of stuff were correct about this player. And honestly, I feel like they kind of gave him a bad grade without really taking the time and doing what you should do, and that's turning on the film. And there's absolutely 100% the case on this is why the Eagles played him for 20 out of 20 games. So the final clip of this film study, like I said, he's had some bad, he's had some good. In my opinion, I just really like the fact that even when the play looks like it's made from the guys in the front 7, he still comes downhill. He still plays cleanup crew because, in my opinion, if he were to be lazy on this play, this ball could have been bounced out pretty damn quick by the running back, okay? Marcus Epps is at the top of your screen. The running back is going to take an angle, and he's going to try and get to the outside. He makes the first defender miss, but Marcus Epps, again, downhill, speed, strength, power, all the kind of stuff that he comes with, and he's going to clean up and make the tackle. I like this signing a lot, Raider Nation, to be honest with you. And no, this is not just me hyping it up. So there you can see running back bounces it out. Boom. Cleanup crew. Making sure the ball carrier is on the ground. That is important. Top of the screen is Marcus Epps for you guys. Again, you're going to see the running back takes it, bounces it outside. Great angle. First man misses. Cleanup crew. I love that. Marcus Epps, you guys. The Raiders, one of the Raiders' starting safeties, in my opinion. He should start 10 times out of 10. Let me know what you guys think, man. Of course, he has times where when he's diving at those legs, maybe the running back is going to just bounce it a little bit, right? Maybe the running back is a really good back. And Marcus Epps should learn to wrap up a little bit more. But like I said, I know in the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce hit him with a nasty double move. But let me ask you this. When does Travis Kelce not hit you with a double move? Here's what I will say. For a player on a 2-year contract for $6 million a season, I like this signing. I'll have to grade it a nice, solid B. Can't grade it anything higher. You know, he's not going to be this game changer, right? But he will do everything you ask of him, and he'll do it at a high level. And I can't ask for much more. Marcus Epps, I like the signing. He should start for the Las Vegas Raiders. And let me know what you guys think about the signing now that you got to watch a little bit of film on him and learn a little more about what he's all about, man. Like I said, in my opinion, I like the signing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, Planet Raider fam, YouTube fam, I love y'all. Stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.